各位记者朋友
Friends from media, good afternoon. Welcome to today's regular press conference. Now the floor is open.
谢谢发言人。北京青年报记者提问：近日
Recently, Ms. Ying Yuzhen, a national model worker who has devoted her life to transforming the Maosu Desert in northern China through afforestation, took to social media to find an American known to her only as Mr. Sikorsky, who donated her to her cause many years ago. They were reconnected online, and would you like to comment on it? More than 20 years ago, Mr. Ronald Sikorsky, then working in China as an American teacher, managed to secure a donation of $5,000 to support the afforestation efforts of Ms. Ying Yuzhen and her husband. Today, the saplings planted with that donation has grown into a forest of 50,000 trees. The story is a vivid example of friendly people-to-people exchanges between the two countries. Just as President Xi Jinping noted, the stories of China-U.S. relations are written by our peoples. We are confident that the two peoples will keep adding new chapters of friendship and injecting fresh vitality into bilateral ties.
下一个问题
Next one, please.
Good afternoon. A question from AFP. The United States and Iran appear to be close to an agreement to end the war in the Middle East. Is China playing a diplomatic role to achieve this agreement, and what does China hope to see as the outcome of this agreement? Thank you.
中方在伊朗局势
On the Iran situation, China's position is consistent and clear. This is a war that should not happen, and it is not necessary to continue. It is conducive to U.S. and Iran, regional countries, and the whole world to have an early ceasefire. The U.S.-Iran ceasefire seeks the solution through negotiation is welcomed by the wider international community and regional countries. We believe that the force is not the right way out, and the gate of dialogue should be always open and stick to the right direction of political settlement and find a solution that accommodate all parties' concerns, satisfy the needs from the international community, and secure the global industry and supply chains to promote an early recovery of peace and stability in the Gulf region. Since the start of the fire, China has been working for ceasefire. President Xi Jinping proposed a 4-point proposition on safeguarding and securing peace and stability in the Middle East. And we will uphold this spirit and work with the international community to inject new momentums into the peace talks and play a constructive role for long-lasting peace and stability in this region.
下一个问题
Next one, please.
CGTN 提问：5月22日，不扩。
The 11th Review Conference of the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons concluded at the UN headquarters in New York on May 22nd. It is reported that the review conference ends without consensus outcome due to divisions between the US and Iran. What's your comment? The 11th Review Conference was convened at a time when the global strategic balance and stability was severely disrupted, and the multilateral arms control process has become increasingly politicized, bloc-based, and fragmented. China regrets the conference's failure to make a final document. China believes that the NPT is still the cornerstone of the international non-proliferation and the nuclear disarmament regime. It is a critical pillar of the international security architecture after World War II. It serves the interests of all state parties to continue to firmly support the purposes and goals of the NPT. China attaches great importance to the treaty and supports the universality, the effectiveness, and authority of the treaty. Chinese delegation has intensively and constructively participated in the review conference in the spirit of solidarity and coordination. China calls on all states parties to uphold true multilateralism and the concept of common security, improve the international and regional security environment, earnestly safeguard global strategic stability, eliminate the root causes of nuclear proliferation, create more favorable conditions for orderly advance in the process of nuclear disarmament, peacefully resolve the hotspot issues related to nuclear non-proliferation through dialogue and negotiation, earnestly defend the legitimate rights and interests of all countries to the peaceful uses of nuclear energy, and fully leverage the important role of the NPT for peace and development in this era. Next one, please.
Hello. Question from Reuters. Japanese media as well as the Financial Times have reported that President Xi and U.S. President Trump talked about Japan and its re-militarization at their summit almost 2 weeks ago. The media reports said that Trump defended Japan and PM Takaichi when criticism of her came up during their talks. So was Japan a topic during the summit between Trump and Xi? If so, what was the discussion focused on? Thank you.
On the meetings between the Chinese and U.S. presidents, we've released readouts. The report you mentioned is not consistent with the information that the Chinese side has. China's position on its relations with Japan is clear. Next one, please.
谢谢发言人。中新社记者提问。据报道，5月20。
According to reports, a bomb attack targeting a passenger train in the Balochistan province of Pakistan on May the 24th has caused heavy casualties. The Balochistan Liberation Army has claimed responsibility for the attack. Pakistani Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif strongly condemned the attack and reaffirmed the country's steadfast determination to eliminate terrorism. What's your comment? We've noted the reports and strongly condemned this terrorist attack. We express deep condolences for the lives lost and heartfelt sympathies to the injured and the bereaved families. China stands resolutely against terrorism in all its forms and will continue firmly supporting Pakistan in combating terrorism, maintaining solidarity and stability, and protecting public safety. We stand ready to further strengthen counterterrorism security cooperation with Pakistan to jointly safeguard regional peace, security, and stability.
German, a Bundestag delegation has arrived in Taiwan, and some people in the delegation say that Taiwan is a partner of Germany, and they will meet Leichinter. What's your comment?
There's but one China in the world. Taiwan is an inalienable part of China's territory. China firmly opposes countries having diplomatic relations with China to have any form of official interactions with China's Taiwan region. The One China principle is a widely acknowledged norm in international relations and an international consensus, and also serve as a political foundation for China-Germany relations. We urge the Germany side to uphold the One China principle, stop sending wrong signals to Taiwan independent separatist forces. The DPP authorities' attempts to solicit foreign support to seek Taiwan independence is doomed to fail. Next one, please.
Hello, another question from Reuters. China has stopped exporting to Japan several heavy rare earths and other materials for at least 4 months. This is according to the Chinese customs data. The timing coincides with the dispute between China and Japan over Taiwan. So can we confirm if Beijing has effectively stopped these exports in response to Japanese Prime Minister Takaichi's remarks on Taiwan? Thank you.
涉华言论的回应。
For anything specific, I'd refer you to competent authorities. I would like to tell you that China's ban of exporting dual-use items to Japanese military users and for military purposes is aimed at containing Japan's re-militarization and its attempt to own nuclear weapons. Next one, please.
AFP again. So the Pakistan Prime Minister is in China right now. Will Iran and the war in the Middle East be discussed during his visit? Thank you.
在中东局势是否会被谈及？
巴基斯坦总理夏巴
Pakistani Prime Minister Shahbaz is now paying a visit to China. It is ongoing. We will release the readouts. Please stay tuned.
下一个问题，
Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Any more question?
AFP again. A similar question regarding the visit from Serbian president, who is currently in China too. He will meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping. So what will be discussed during this meeting, and what are China's expectations? Thank you.
对，这也是另一。
This is another important visit. We believe the two presidents will have an exchange of views on important issues, and we will release readouts.
还有其他问题？
Any more question?
AFP again. According to press reports, President Xi Jinping will visit DPRK this week. Is it true? And if so, when will he go? Thank you.
中国和
China and the DPRK are socialist-friendly neighbors. The two parties and two countries have long maintaining the tradition of friendly exchanges. This is in line with the interests of two countries and also conducive to regional peace and stability. On the specifics, I have no information to share at the moment.
下一个问题，
Next one, please.
Another AFP question. So Taiwanese authorities claim that the Chinese mainland deployed more than 100 vessels to the region last week, from the Yellow Sea to the South China Sea. So some are located near South Korea, Japan, and the Philippines, according to the map they provided. What is your response to this claim by the Taiwanese authorities? Thank you.
首先，台独分裂
First of all, the remarks made by Taiwan independent separatists are not worth any comment. Chinese military's activities are in line with international law and international common practices. China has always been a constructive force for safeguarding regional peace and stability.